Zayden.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Filipowski. Collier out there with George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, the guard set is Giddey and White. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now, here's Markkanen. Down low, it's stolen by Vucevic. Dosunmu with it, now defended by Markkanen. Giddey, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. 6 to shoot. Nobody near George. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. George has got the game going with his first points of the game for Utah. Buzelis with the ball. Vucevic with it. Now Dosunmu. And he drops it in from the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Vucevic against Kessler. Pass to Markkanen. Cans it from downtown.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor. Delivers with the range 3 there.
Outside, White. Vucevic a screen on George. Here's White. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
George, no good. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. George against Giddey. Here's White. No good from the wing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Outside, Markkanen. A three-pointer, no good. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Buzelis.
So there's that combination of size and quickness when we're talking about Josh Giddey. Hard to defend, makes the defender commit right there.
First trip to the line for him here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
First free throw is good.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
And both free throws good for Giddey. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Buzelis. And it's sent back by Kessler. Fast break, here come the Jazz.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
On the wing, Dosunmu. He's guarded by Markkanen. Buzelis with the ball. Nothing on the board. Giddey. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Collier. Giddey defending. Collier, that's good.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Now here's Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Plays it up and banks it in.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Kessler the screen to the paint. Outside for George. Filipowski passes to Collier. Nailed from three-point land. Collier's got 7.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's White. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Isaiah Collier.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
The first one falls. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And he makes both free throws. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Now, here's Markkanen. Pass to George, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now here's Herter. Here's Giddey. Bucket is good. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finishing the painted area. I can do that too.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Chicago on defense, trailing by 2. Bailey passes to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Kessler, a screen on Herter. It's deflected. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Vucevic. Takes a 3. And Kevin Herter with the 3.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Pass to Bailey. And he goes in for the dunk.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Now here's Giddey. He has 6. And here's White. Picked by Vucevic. Let's go. White finds Vucevic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Inside, here's Collier, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Utah Jazz.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the free throw, no good. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those 2 players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Bailey. Kessler, a screen on Herter. To the paint, deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here is George. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Herter kicks to Vucevic. Now, Buzelis. Scoreless thus far. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
That one misses. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by Utah, Herter finds Vucevic to the inside. Giddey, the shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got 12.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Trey Jones comes in for Josh Giddey. And so it's Utah here with the ball. It's a three-point game. Nurkic the pass to Bailey. Nurkic a screen on Jones. From deep, George. Second chance shot, and Nurkic lays it in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
They get a hand on it, stolen by Anderson. Outside for George. Down low, here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
With excellent footwork, Nurkic remains effective in those pick and roll situations.
Jones with the bounce pass. Williams sends a screen for Herder. Not going to go that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Anderson. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Vucevic. Nurkic can't hit. Bulls have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Okoro shot is off. Utah leading. With the drive.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. The Jazz shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Okoro. .131 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Collins. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Smith, defended by Anderson. Dosunmu. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Dosunmu's got his second basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the basket by Bailey.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jones kicks to Collins. Pass to Dosunmu. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Bailey. He's got 6. Pulls it up. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Jazz lead by 2. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Collins. He's guarded closer. Dosunmu. Out to Smith. Here's Herder. Collins setting the pick for Herder. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Utah out in front, up 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Filipowski. And it's Bailey in at the shooting guard position. Here's Hendricks. Anderson outside. Pass to Bailey. And there's the drive. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Bailey's got 8.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hendricks, defended by Jones. Collins with some nice D. Bulls trail by 4. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Jones finds Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. He lobs it up, and again Chicago turns it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Jazz leading by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. With the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Hendricks. There's a screen. Here's Bailey. Here's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Bailey's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally, is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Here's Bailey after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 6. Herter with it. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Filipowski.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
And that one falls for Collins.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Okoro comes in for Dosunmu. And Terry's subbed in for Kevin Herter. And so Collins nails both of them.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Nurkic a screen on Jones. And finished off by Nurkic.
You can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Here's Terry. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Pass to Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
Nurkic taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Chicago. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Terry. And the Jazz making a change here. And both free throws good for Nurkic. Bulls trail by 6. Now here's Giddey. 12 points for him. The rebound by Anderson. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Nurkic setting the pick for Anderson. Pass to Nurkic. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Kessler passes to Markkanen, and he makes the 8-footer. Markkanen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
Now here's Anderson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Utah, Kyle Anderson. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Jazz making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. And both free throws good for Anderson. Here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Giddey. And here's Jones. Clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
To the middle, shoot from the right block, and there's the bucket from Markkanen.
How about that? Markkanen able to take the contact and play through it. Big time finish.
Now Giddey. 12 points for him. Collins finds Okoro. Right side Jones. And it's sent back by Kessler. Going inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting for Utah, number 15, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Bulls with some changes. Vucevic comes in for Collins. And it's White in for Trey Jones. George is checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Anderson. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Fans, now on the court, your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Dosunmu is checked in for Okoro. Filipowski, he's checked in for the Jazz. Pass to Collier. Now Markkanen. From downtown. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Filipowski. Still yet to score.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Buzelis. White looking around. Dosunmu with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. Pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Kessler.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all three levels.
Fourth team foul.
The Jazz have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for two.
The first one falls. That one is no good. Bulls trail by 10. Right the pass to Dosunmu. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Markkanen. He's got 7 inside. Here's Collier, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
One.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Bulls trail by 11. Vucevic is screen on George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
Kobe White.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Here's Collier. 14 points for him. And stolen by Giddey. White drives in, gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Filipowski passes to George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 5.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Giddey finds Vucevic. White bounce pass. There's the 3. And there's Buzelis on the assist by White. Buzelis has got 5 points now this quarter. George passes to Filipowski. And here's George. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. White lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now just a 4-point Utah lead. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. George against White. George with the bucket. George has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And White kicks to Vucevic. To the paint. Here's Dosunmu. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. George, no good. Bulls trail by 6. White inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's Collier. He's got 14. Over Giddey. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Vucevic. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Basket counts. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Reads the defense perfectly right there. Pretty dime by Josh Giddey.
Outside, Markkanen. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Jazz lead by 7. And that concludes the first half. Jazz lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 7. The guard set is Giddey and White. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the center filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now, here's Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Vucevic missing. Pass to George. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bulls on D. 7-point differential. Here's Collier. That shot off. Chicago has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. It's good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Markkanen. Shoots over Dosunmu. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Collier. To the inside. Here's Kessler. Nice touch on the bank shot. And the Jazz lead by 7. The Bulls shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Back to White. And here is Dosunmu. Vucevic is screen on Markkanen. Dosunmu finds Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Giddy defending. Here's Collier. He's got 16.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Markkanen passes to Count. George with the ball. White covering. Inside. Here's Collier. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Giddy. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddy. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Bulls have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. George against White. Here's Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time for dance. Let's hear it for all our dancers.
White against George. To the paint, wants to get it to Kessler and does. Here's Collier, Giddy defending. Just 3 to shoot. The 3 from George. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bulls trail by 4. Vucevic with it. He's got 6. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Giddy. Vucevic a screen on George. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Now Vucevic. At the top of the key, Buzelis gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's now only a 1-point Utah lead.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Kessler a screen on Giddy. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, White. Now here's Giddy. Now here's George. He's got 7. Here's Collier. Kessler passes to Count. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Assisted by Kessler.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now, here is George. Here's Markkanen. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. And here's Utah. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. Offensive rebound. George. Nice defense from Giddey. Bulls trail by 9. On the wing, Dosunmu. And it's sent back by Kessler. Markkanen with it. Here's Filipowski. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the lob to the hoop. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Can't cash in from close range. Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
Here's Kessler, defended by Dosunmu. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 7. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Dosunmu. It's good from long range. Dosunmu's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Markkanen. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago.
Some changes for Chicago. Okoro's checked in for Dosunmu. Kevin Huerter comes in for Kobe White. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Here's Jones. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Boy, good heads-up basketball from Isaac Okoro. He spots a ready shooter and gets him the basketball.
Here's Bailey. 15 points in the game. Nurkic kicks to Anderson. Nurkic setting the pick for Anderson. 4 on the shot clock.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
First one falls for him. Smith checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Nurkic. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Jones. Pass to Smith. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A three-pointer is right on target. 7 points in the game.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Jones against George. Jones the pass to Herter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Herter's got 9.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A nice shot by Anderson.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Herter.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Bailey. He's got 15. Pass to Nurkic. And he drives in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Anderson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For Chicago, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic.
The first free throw is good.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in, and both free throws good for Vucevic.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Nurkic, and finish off by Nurkic.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Vucevic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Bailey. Buries the long-range jumper. Bailey's got 20.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The time is here.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Jazz leading by 9. So on the floor for Utah. You've got Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Bailey in at the 2. Pass to Nurkic. Over Collins. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And many players shy away from that mid-range shot these days, but Nurkic isn't one of them. He feels good about that shot, and they're fine with him taking it.
Now here's Herter. The 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bailey. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Bailey's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Collins. Now Herter. Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Nurkic just screen on Jones. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 13. Down low. And Okoro throws it down.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Nurkic a screen on Herter. Here's Bailey, and he slams that one down.
And just like you'd want to see assertive basketball.
He threw that one down, Greg, so hard you could feel the strength over here. Now here's Jones. Pass to Herter. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Bailey misses. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh my goodness, off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
Pass to Bailey. Smith against Anderson. Nurkic setting the pick for Anderson. And they get it back. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Chicago with the ball. 11-point game. Smith sets the pick for Herter. Rebounded by Bailey. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Jones finds Herter. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Collins. The rebound by the Jazz. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Anderson. Here's Bailey. Good on the shot. Bailey's got 11 in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Herter. Back to Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Pass to Smith. Stolen by Anderson. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Bailey. He's defended by Herter. Here's Hendricks. Clock at 6. Here's Nurkic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And more points for Nurkic. He can do this from time to time when he gets in a rhythm.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.